You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.
What's good and Tim, pretty people? Friday evening. My name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. And I tell you what, this is the last week that we ain't showcasing because we getting back to our showcasing shit next week. Showcasing shit next week. We'll be back on our regular channel next Friday, not Tuesday. We got one more night on the backup channel. And then we back on our channel, you know what I'm saying? We'll be back on our motherfucking channel. Yo, shout out to all my house guests in the chat, yo. I see all of y'all over there chilling and shit like that. Cheryl, Shakima, Wayne, what's going on? I'm glad y'all checking in with me early tonight, man. Like every motherfucking week. You know, I'm tuned in this evening with my brother, Bees Buddha. You know, y'all see Bees Buddha over here. Bees Buddha is in a vehicle right now, traveling to, were you traveling to? You say you traveling to Maryland?
I'm traveling to Maryland.
Traveling to Maryland.
I'm gonna go past B-More. Cheryl, what's up?
Oh shit.
Hip hop, chicken and fish.
Oh shit, he said he gonna pass B-More on his way to Maryland. You know, in the caravan on his way to Maryland.
Well,
you know?
B-More is part of Maryland.
Now, you right. All right, so in a caravan on his way to Maryland. I was asking Bees about this line earlier, right before the stream started. I said, yo, the line you in a caravan on the way to Maryland, did that mean that he was in like a minivan? Or did that mean that like a bunch of niggas was in a bunch of cars driving to Maryland? You know? And Bees was just as befuddled as I was, you know? So we're not sure. What do y'all think in the chat? Y'all think he was driving in a minivan or he was just had a bunch of niggas driving in a car? You know, totally random. And those are the type of questions you get after I've had 3 shots early. You know, that's what I'm on right now. You know, I'm on three shots right now. Bees is in the vehicle, so he can't drink. Otherwise, he would be really violating the law. You know, because even if you're not driving, you're not supposed to be drinking in the vehicle. Did you know that? You're not supposed to have open containers in the vehicle. That's a ticket. Yeah. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You know?
But the only thing about that particular ticket is that the driver won't get charged, but the person in the car will be charged.
Depending on whether that cop is an asshole or not.
Totally not. Yeah.
You know?
But that's what you gotta ask for the breathalyzer.
You gotta request it at that point, huh?
Yeah, let me get a breathalyzer.
And hope you didn't. Like, did I drink anything? I don't think so. This is number 4, by the way. This is number 4.
No way.
Don't ask me why I'm on number 4 at 9:05. I've been busy. I've been working. I've been doing things over here to make sure this whole thing is all set up and shit like that, you know?
Yes.
That's what I've been doing over here. Oh, and we are on episode number 71, yo. This is episode 70 fucking 1, yo. We are making progress like a motherfucker.
Yes. Consistent.
Oh, and tonight I'm actually sipping on this, how do I pronounce this? Corazon? Corazon?
Yeah, I'm going with Corazon.
I'm going to go with that too. I never know what accent I'm supposed to use when there's an accent mark on the
Corazon.
On the word.
You say it like that, you say it like Corazon.
Yo, Wayne over here in the chat says, yo, are you serious? Not in Georgia. You can drink, but can't drive. I did not know that. You can drink in the vehicle, but not drive. I didn't know that. You know, over in the Bahamas, there is no drinking laws. Like drinking and driving.
So
there's really no
there's
like
a lot of accidents, I bet.
Yeah. I'm not actually no, because motherfuckers be responsible. Well, from what the cab driver told me when I went to the Bahamas, you know. And yo, Perez Orlando, appreciate the like. Yo, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? It definitely helps the channel if you like what we got going on over here. If you want other people to know about it, yo, share that shit, like that shit, subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
And call
Let's
in.
know what's going on. Yo, Kimmy Cat, what's going on? What's going on? I see you over there in the chat and shit. You know, Bees is on the road. I was like, yo, Bees, your signal might be a little crazy, yo. He said, nah, not too much, not too much. I said, all right. I said, all right.
Don't forget the phone number.
Yeah. I always forget the phone number, yo. We got a fucking phone line, right? We got a phone line that if you call that phone line, you're going to hear a voice message that has me talking. It's be like, yo, you call Khary's crib. We're looking forward to what the fuck you got to say. But just wait a minute. We're going to answer your call. And that number is 813-559-3339. Call that number. You can let us know your thoughts on what we're talking about. Give us your opinions. Share it with our audience. And join the show. You know what I'm saying? Wayne wants to know what type of drink this is. This is actually a tequila. This is a tequila. Let's see. Let me see. Can I focus on that?
Risotto.
Yes, it's a tequila reposada. Reposada. I think that's how you say it. Reposada. I'm not sure. I should look it up on Google and be like, yo, how do I pronounce this? And Google would be like, reposata. Rada. You know what I'm trying to not say improperly or properly and shit like that. Let's see. So how was your week though, Bees? How was your week though?
Yeah, my week has been awesome, bro. Let me tell you, since I got this new job, listen, life's just awesome, bro.
Yo, that sounds great, man. For somebody, yo, for Friday to come and a motherfucker be like, yo, my week was awesome. Yo, it was an awesome motherfucking week, yo. Congratulations to you for having an awesome week.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. How was your week?
My week was almost awesome. Almost awesome.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And, work was a little hectic, a little crazy. Had a lot of code to do. Had a bunch of meetings and shit to attend to and shit like that. So, you know, it was a wild week. Let's see what else. But what happened this week? I don't even know. I think I had too many shots to recall it right now. You know, nothing that that got me like I want to share it. You know. Oh, I spent a little time with a beautiful woman this week. That's what I did this week. That's one thing I did this week. That was a good thing, you know. But other than that, I worked. You know, I made some money. You know.
That's what's up.
Oh, and earlier before the stream started, I asked Bees. I was like, "Yo, what you think of this hat with this white shirt?" You know what I'm saying? I never get to wear this hat. You know what I'm saying? Because I never just wear just a white shirt. But tonight I wore a white shirt. I was like, you know what? I can wear white with anything. You know, so I wore it with this hat. And Bees said, "Yo," he said, "You look like Indiana Jones, my nigga." I said, oh, shit. Now, he didn't really say that. But he did say my Cuban is coming out of me. You know?
I say, I call you Indy.
As I was looking at myself, I said, yo, I kind of like Indiana Jones. You know, all I need is a whip, you know? But you know what? That was kind of, was that racist? Indiana Jones had a whip. You know, this was like in eras when niggas.
Nah. And Indiana Jones wasn't in the slaves. He rode with the black people.
You sure he rode with the black people? Ooh, the Temple of Doom, Temple of Doom, where he kind of saved the Indians.
Yeah, he saved the Indians.
And I'm talking about the Indians from India, not the Native Americans that the white folks thought was Indians because they.
It's one of them joints, like shit. You know, he had to go to one of them countries like Somalia or some shit like that. You know.
Got you.
And he just, you know how that goes.
Got you.
You know, I don't think he's on that side of the fence. If he is, you know, it's too late now.
Actually, I
he's
saw
like 80-something.
I saw a video with Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is actually who plays Indiana Jones, for those that aren't aware, aka the people younger than me. Harrison Ford actually I saw a video today with him and what's his name? What's that magic nigga's name? The nigga that be floating and shit. David Blaine. Oh shit, you see that unintended rhyme? What's his name? Oh, David Blaine.
I don't really mess with David Blaine. I'm more of a Clice Angel.
Okay, so David Blaine, I saw a video with David Blaine and Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford was in his crib. David Blaine had him look through a deck of cards. He said, yo, pick one of those cards in the deck, right? Harrison Ford picked the card in his brain now, right? He picked it in his brain. And so David Blaine said, yo, I want you to tell me what that card is. He said the card. He said the 9 of hearts, right? He said the 9 of hearts. He said, okay. He said, look in the deck. He said, I bet your card isn't there. Harrison Ford looked through the deck, right? His card wasn't there. David Blaine said, yo, grab a piece of fruit out of your fruit bowl that's peelable, that you can like open up. So Harrison Ford grabbed a fucking orange, right? Niggas cut the orange open. Rolled up in the middle of the fucking orange was a 9 of hearts, right? Harrison Ford saw that shit. He looked at David Blaine. He said, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah?
Yeah. That nigga said, get the fuck out of my house, B. Word.
See, yeah, he ain't with the bullshit.
Nah, he ain't with the bullshit. I tell you what, if you can make a card disappear from the deck and appear in the middle of a fucking orange, nigga, you can make your name appear on my motherfucking deed. Get the fuck out my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga said like a line from a movie on that shit. Oh man, this shit. Where should we start? Where should we start at tonight, man? It's Friday. We got a good topic we're gonna be getting into tonight, you know what I mean? And I think we're gonna get into that topic a little early because B's is driving and I want to get into this topic while B's signal is really good. But before we get into the topic, we're gonna talk about a couple things real quick, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's a boxing match coming up, right? Floyd Mayweather is gonna be fighting Logan Paul. Does anybody know who Logan Paul is? I know who
that's the dude that made Nate Robinson look like he was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, he knocked out Nate Robinson. Blow! He actually had a recent fight with an MMA dude, knocked him out. Blow! Now he's gonna get into a fight with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather Jr., that is. Now, who you got in that fight, Bees? Do you think there's any competition for Floyd versus Jake?
Nah, unless Jake has some power that we don't know and Floyd's about to get hit with the worst, like ever.
First off, okay, now I will say this. Jake Paul has shown some skills and ability in his past couple of fights, you know? The Nate Robinson fight, he showed his skills against a person that can't really fight, you know? But then he fought this MMA dude. I think the MMA dude kind of slept on him. He knocked that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Alex, appreciate the like, yo. Yeah, we got Mimi over here in the chat. What's going on, Mimi? How you doing, girl? Glad you joined us tonight. You know what I mean? But
hey, what's good, girl?
You know, I don't think I think even though Jake showed some type of skill, I think he's too slow for Floyd.
Yo, everybody's too slow for Floyd.
I mean, just like Floyd's like dodging and you know what I'm saying, weaving skills and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? Pop, 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 pop. I think it's gonna be a funny fight, in my opinion. Wayne says Floyd got it. Kimmy Cat asks, are they doing straight boxing? I believe they are doing straight boxing. They are doing straight boxing. And this fight is actually scheduled for June 6th at the Miami Hard Rock. Now, June 6th is what? That's I'm betting that's a Saturday. You know, because boxing matches are always on a Saturday. I'm looking right now. June 6th is on a Sunday, actually. It's on a Sunday. I'm in Tampa. That's a drive. That's a 4-hour drive for me. You know, it's actually quicker for me to drive than fly. Ain't that crazy though? You know?
To where?
Miami.
Okay.
You know, it's quicker for me to drive than fly.
And why is that?
Because
I have to ask. Why?
If I fly, I got to get to the airport early. The flight from Tampa to Miami is going to be about an hour, right? So I'm gonna have to get to the airport about an hour early, at least. You know what I'm saying? That's 1 hour. You know. Then I got to actually fly there. That's another hour. You know. Then when I get off the plane, I got to get my bags and all that shit. That's another hour. Then I either got to rent a car or get an Uber or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I could drive there for all of that. By the time I get to my hotel, it's going to be 4 hours. Or wherever I'm staying, you know what I'm saying? I could drive there, boom. Mimi, the other stream was not suspended, put on punishment, put in jail because I was doing versus battles.
Locked up.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in YouTube jail right now. But next Friday, we back on our regular channel and shit like that. So right now, I'm streaming on the OK Khary channel on YouTube and my regular Facebook. You know? So, but we'll be back next Friday with our regular shit. But yeah, I think Floyd's gonna win. No problem. I think he'll probably try to make it entertaining. Depending on how much shit Jake Paul talks. Yeah, you know, I think if Jake Paul kind of goes into this quiet, Floyd will treat it like an exhibition and
I think Floyd's gonna have to knock him out.
Give him a little bit of time, you know? And I think if Jake Paul starts talking shit, Floyd's gonna knock him out in the first round. Just my opinion. You know? Relighting my blunt, by the way. And I'm who you got for your cell phone service, Beats?
I have Sprint.
Shout out to Sprint because your service is pretty good while you're driving. And this fight is actually happened June 6th or shit. You know?
Okay.
What we got up next? What we got up next on the docket and shit like that? All right. Have you heard that Jay-Z joint? Sorry, Not Sorry? With Nas? Okay. Have you heard that DJ Khaled joint with Jay-Z and Nas called Sorry, Not Sorry? You heard me? Oh shit! I guess you know I'm here. I am bigging up his fucking service, and it looks like his shit fucking dropped. Let's see. I see him. He hasn't dropped, but he's not connected, so I don't know what's going on. We ain't say nothing crazy, so I know his girl ain't motherfucking screaming at him and shit like that. So I'm gonna give him a second to reconnect. You back? I think you gotta unmute your shit. I don't hear you. I can't hear you. They passing blunts, but I can't hear you though. Yo, Bees, can you hear me? I can't hear you. You ain't got no sound. You ain't got no sound. Yeah, B's audio is fucked up. His shit's fucked up right now. I don't hear shit. B's look like he's stuck in traffic going through something. Yo, Bees, go ahead and reconnect. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I can hear you now too. All right.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry about this.
What the hell you got going over there? You pulled over by the police or some shit?
Nah. I got a phone call from my cousin, whose house I'm on my way to.
All right, but
And they
this
won't be no more interruptions though.
This Jay-Z shit, this Jay-Z Nas shit. Sorry, not sorry. You had a chance to check it out?
Yes, I did.
What you thought of it?
It's one of those situations where they in the studio together making this. Did one hear one's verse and then the other one made a verse? You understand what I'm saying?
Why you say it like that?
I always wondered because I feel like Jay went hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Jay might have heard Nas' verse first.
You think so? Oh, we gonna have some slightly different takes here, I think.
You know, classic trying to stay on top of your game shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like the LL Cannabis type thing, but we're gonna stick to Jay-Z and Nas. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I kind of feel like Jay might have heard his verse first, and then it made him get more creative.
Well, if that's how you feel, if you feel Jay heard Nas' verse first, I kind of feel like Nas had the better verse on there.
I do too.
You do too?
I do too.
So if Jay heard his verse first, he should have went back and rewrote. You know, I like Jay's verse. But I think Jay's verse was kind of like, nigga, I'm so nice I can almost say anything. You know? Because like his verse kind of started off with like some shit about a B.
Yeah.
And then I got another B. Oh, guess what? That's a double B. Oh, don't forget my other B. And then you hear Beyonce come in talking about, hey, you know? But his verse was dope. But I think Nas' verse was a little more fine-tuned, you know? Like, okay, maybe I can describe it like this. It's been said that Jay-Z pretty much goes in there, thinks of some shit, boom, 10 minutes, his shit is done. His shit is done. You know what I mean? His shit is laid down. One take, you know what I'm saying? And I've also heard that Nas is one of those MCs that takes forever to write because he like thinks of his shit and kind of like real meticulous with his shit. You know?
Okay.
And if that's what it is, I can kind of hear that in their verses. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though Jay-Z's shit is dope, I think you can kind of hear that it was, here goes a B. Another B. Ooh. Don't forget the other B. You know? You know what I'm saying? Where Nas was talking about Bitcoin, investing, and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Though Jay had some dope lines, had some witty shit to say. You know what I mean? Like, he's looking over Los Angeles, or Los Angeles, or some shit like that. And then he's like, I'm the angel investor. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some clever money talk. I thought it was dope. Though, there was
it's a dope song, though.
It is a dope song. There was something about the video that kind of caught my eye. I'm not sure if it caught your eye.
I didn't see the video.
You didn't see the video?
See the video. I just listened to the song, yeah.
The video had a bunch of beautiful women in it. Right? But I didn't see any dark-skinned women in it. I didn't see any brown-skinned women in it. All I saw was a bunch of DJ Khaled light-skinned women. You know? And I was like, yo, I love dark skinned women, yo. You know? I love the way the dark skin look. And I think it would have looked dope in that fucking video. And watching the video, I was like, damn. Like, I didn't realize it towards the end, but I noticed it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, there's no dark skinned women in here. So that's the one knock I had with the song and the video and shit like that. Other than that, I liked it. And I think if it wasn't for Nas, I don't think we would really be comparing their verses. You know?
Yeah.
Because Nas is the one that told us, yo, Eminem washed you. You know? And I think before that, I think prior to Nas saying that, we never looked at people being on other people's songs as, yo, that nigga washed him or that nigga washed him or who had the dopest verse. We just looked at, yo, that was a dope song. You know, like the scenario. Here we go, yo. You know what I'm saying? At no time did we ever say, yo, who got the best verse on the scenario? You know what I'm saying?
Even though, like, I feel it was Fife, but that's just me.
You know, you might feel it was Fife. Some people might feel it was Busta. You know? That song is actually what got Busta his deal. Wow, like a dungeon dragon. You know what I'm saying? But
you know what's sad, though? You know who probably also had a strong verse in there, but, like, for some reason, no, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they all had dope verses, but we never compared the verses like that. We never, at least for me, you know, at least for our crew, we never said, yo, who had the dopest verse on that song? The only time we compared people was like groups like EPMD. You know, every now and then, niggas would be like, yo, who's doper, Parrish or Eric? Yeah. You know, I would have a conversation sometimes about MOP, like who's doper, Billy Danze or Lil Fame? You know,
Billy Danze.
But I might say Lil Fame. You know,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we never actually said, yo, who had the better verse on a song? We always looked at it as both their verses is what made the song dope. It wasn't until Nas said, yo, Eminem washed you, Jay, on your own fucking song or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's when we started saying, yo, these niggas is dead ass writing, like battling each other low key. And then we started noticing that shit and paying attention to it. And now we was like, yo, who got the best verse? You know?
So right, yes, you did. Like, no,
you kind of breaking up. You kind of breaking up. Bring that back. You kind of broke that up. Broke up. I can hear you now.
All right. I know that Nas said it, but it's like, okay, damn, I forgot what song I was gonna bring up. Dealing with that. Oh, okay, Reservoir Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
So you never compared those verses when they were literally going toe to toe.
Yeah.
With the locks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, did you ever compare the verses?
No, we didn't. You know, we didn't. But MCs do. You know, like when I was in the group as a kid. You know what I'm saying? When it was me, Viz, Clue. You know, I was always like, yo, my verse got to be just as good or better than these niggas. You know?
Okay.
And that's just me as an MC. And I think that's all MCs. But people listening to music, we forget about that. We didn't think about that. We just thought about the music. You know? We didn't really think everybody was like, yo, I can't let this nigga's verse be better than mine. And that's pretty much what everybody was doing. But we did have something we did notice back in the days. You know?
Okay.
Back in the days, we did notice whoever had the last verse was probably the nicest nigga on the song.
True.
You know? Whoever had the last verse. But you know what pointed that out to me? You know what pointed that out to me? Onyx. Onyx is what pointed out the last nigga got the dopest verse all the time. Or the majority of the time. And the reason why was because Sticky Fingers always went last on the majority of the songs. You know? And Sticky went last because Sticky always had them fucking opening lines. You know, them opening lines that the first time you hear it, you like, yo, what the fuck did he say?
Yeah.
You know, like when that throw your guns in the air shit came out, you know? He started off his shit with, I hate your fucking guts and I hope that you die. Sticky Fingers, my name and my life is a lie. Plus I'm having a bad day, so stay out of my way. And that was just a dope way to start a verse, you know?
Yeah.
Or the way Sticky started his verse in Slam. The whole song was dope.
Boy.
Yeah, the whole song was dope, but it's just the way he came in. I'm a B-boy, standing in my B-boy stance. Hurry up and give me the microphone before I bust in my pants. You know? That was a dope opening line, and it just made his shit sound doper. You know, it's just like that last verse always had something to it that made it just stand out and made that last person...
Let me ask you this, because there's a couple of people that are dope lyricists, but they don't have the voice.
Yeah.
Do you think because
Gangstar
Sticky
told
has
us
the
that.
voice?
Who has the voice?
I'm saying, do you think because Sticky also had the voice?
It was the voice and the delivery and what he said, you know? His shit was just like, it just stood out more. You know? Or like Busta Rhymes, when he had the last verse, it really stood out. It's like, okay, that's the last verse. You know?
Gotcha.
What we got over here in the chat? Let's see.
Can't even chat.
Wayne said Busta had the best verse on Scenario. Kimmy said Jay should probably take more than 10 minutes to write his shit. Kimmy Cass said Busta had the best verse. And yep, that's why Busta went last, because he had the best verse. Dungeon Dragon. Yeah, Busta was that song got him his deal when he performed it on Arsenio with them. You know?
As I combine all the juice from the mind.
He lap. Bring that back. Let's jump into our next joint. We're gonna even though we're gonna stay with hip hop. We're gonna stay with hip hop a little bit. We're gonna stay with a little bit.
Hood had the best verse on the remix.
He did have the best verse on the remix. Yo. Okay, God rest Kid Hood, yo. But hearing his verse, I was like, yo, you know what? I shouldn't be thinking this. I shouldn't be saying this. But after hearing his verse, I was like, yo, he was gangster before niggas was really gangster. You know?
Yes.
You know, because around motherfucking
that's like 91, 92.
Yeah, around 91, 92, niggas wasn't really like, niggas was gangster, you know, but niggas wasn't like rolling with a Tribe Called Quest and Leaders of the New School gangster, you know?
Yo, fam, you gotta remember too, he got killed 5 hours after doing that verse.
I didn't realize it was that long. Or should I say that's short? That's short.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the song was like, yo, we have 5 MCs. No, we have 7 MCs, 6 which is in physical form, 1 which is in physical essence. And he goes by the name of Hood. Yeah. Here we go. Let me see. Hey, yo, Bo knows this. What? No, that's not the. I want the remix, yo.
The remix.
Yeah, I want the remix lyrics, yo.
You want to check the rhyme, punk, the anthem got epic, but shit, LA buckshots up, man.
Yeah, check the vibe. Yeah, punk that ass again. God, F shit, LA buckshots. Hood, madman, I rip up stages, lay down your wages, I'm wild like Larry Davis. Extra, pick up a clip. I tear that ass out the frame, and grab my dick. Oh, by the By the beats that I bump, kick the drops and bombs. I'm rugged and deadly, show I shit on the petty. I'm musical bad, a bastard, I'm bad news. I'm crazy, clever, cut holes and crews. Deaf in the phono, my skills are dolo. You say, oh no, you bitch ass homo. I bag up waste, electrifying on prime time. I snort a slimer, I'm the greatest of all time. Sick ass brother, nasty ass nigga, pump slugs in your face and jump your ass in the river. 2 tears in the bucket, say a fuck it, kick the can. Say what, say what? I'm a bad, bad man. Yo, that shit was fucking raw, nigga. But that's listening to that verse, I'm like, yo, that nigga was in some shit, yo. And he kind of told you kind of why he kind of like he told you kind of his life and how he got killed almost with that verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm just assuming, allegedly and shit like that. But let's get back to this, though. Let's get back to this. Redman joins Method Man on Power. You know, so on Power, Method Man is actually playing a lawyer. You know, he's playing Tariq's lawyer on the show. I actually been watching the show. I forget his fucking name, but he's going to be joining the cast of Power, Power Book 2, I should say. And he's going to be playing Method Man's older brother on the show. So I'm not sure if he's going to be a lawyer. I'm not sure if he's going to be a crook. All I do know is he's going to be Method Man's older brother. And I thought that was kind of dope, you know? So he's going to be joining the cast.
Yeah, that's some real Am I My Brother's Keeper shit right there, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like, yo, you know, I do shit, the acting shit. I know you want to act too, Red. I'm going to put you on. Like, you know?
Redman wasn't
dope,
really,
yo.
I think they asked him to do that, though. Because I don't think Redman was really trying to act. Redman was trying to be behind the cameras and shit like that. You know? Shakima says Davis is his name, I think. You know, but I thought that was kind of dope. So I'm looking forward to seeing that on Power.
Okay.
You know? What time is it now? 9:38 and shit like that. All right, so let's jump into a topic, man. Let's jump into our topic of the evening, you know? Who got game, nigga? You know, we ain't talking about Jesus Shuttlesworth. You know what I mean? We talking about who got game. What is game? Spitting game. Do you be spitting game on your woman or your man? Is game bullshit or is game just conversation? What is game? You know, I remember when I was a kid and niggas used to be like, yo, you gotta spit your game to shorty, yo. And I used to say to myself, the fuck is he talking about, you know? Because when I was a kid, game was like playing basketball or playing tag and shit like that. So when niggas told me to spit my game, I was like, well, I'm supposed to say, yo, let's go play hide and seek? I don't know. You know? So what's game, Bees? What would be your definition of game?
My definition of game, I don't know. There's all types of game out there. Like, if you're talking player, you know what I'm saying? It's all types of game out there. You got the slick game. You got the straight up game. It's you got that undercover game. I like that undercover game.
What's undercover game?
Undercover game is like say you say you got a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you might be doing something on the side or something like that, right? But then you got like, you know, a nigga that wants to get at your girl. So the way he gets in his game is, yo, you know that nigga be fucking around.
Oh, so you talking? That nigga be dirty macking. Yes, that's what you talking about, right?
Dirty macking.
Dirty
yes.
macking. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Niggas be dirty. No. You don't fuck with that. That's a wag. That's a wag game. That's wag game.
That's wag game, yo.
Now, motherfuckers. Now, go ahead.
Then you got that smooth shit, like you telling her what it is, you know what I'm saying, is her choice whether, you know, to separate the game from the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that sentence right there, separate the game from the truth. So game is bullshit.
Yeah.
So game isn't truth.
Nah, it's not truth.
Okay, so if I'm talking to somebody and I'm just being my natural self, and just me being my natural self so happens to sound like game, that's not game. That's just me being my natural self.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And some females may take it like game. Just like some people don't know when they being flirted with. Some people do know when they being flirted with.
I don't know when I'm being flirted
saying?
with. I'm one of those people that don't know when I'm being flirted with. Ooh, or maybe I'm like women. Okay, let me stop. Let me rewind that. Blah, 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 blah. Or maybe I'm like some women. You know, okay, there was a meme going around the other day that had like this muscle built, good looking guy, and they was like flirting, right? And then they had like this fat, ugly guy, and they was like harassment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can't.
So I wonder if I'm like that. Am I like that? If depends on. I understand if somebody's flirting with me, if I'm attracted to them versus if I'm not attracted to them. I don't know.
Probably.
Okay. Wait, what you saying over here in the chat, Shonetta? Shonetta said, yo, if you full of BS, you full of BS. That ain't game. That's just being full of BS. Okay. Wayne says game is bullshit. You run a game, you have to know the game or change it. Okay. Shot number 4, by the way.
Listen, and I need to.
Okay, so that's
need for people to understand. Yo, just because you spend money, that's not game.
That's not game. That's not game. That's just spending money.
That's not, no, but some dudes think that their game is good because they're spending.
That's just spending money.
Money. You know what I'm saying?
That's not game. You know what? I feel like a line from a Nas verse. You know
what?
I got no game. It's just some bitches
understand my story.
Yeah, you know. I don't be gaming. I don't have games to play. Now, first off, I'm too old for that. But I've never been a gamer. I've always just been this is me. Like me or don't like me. You know, it's up to you. You know? I've never been a gamer. But people have thought that was my game. No, that's not a game. That's just reality. You know? I'm just saying.
See, you know what it is, though?
What's that?
In today's society, so many people front on who they are that when somebody comes genuine, saying who they are, and just being themselves, people don't know how to take that shit.
Ooh, or maybe my game is reality, you know? Because I will sometimes do some shit on purpose that some people might take offense of. And my game is, if she don't get offended by this, we might get along. You know?
Yeah.
You know? That might be part of my game, right? Is that a game or is that part of games? Is that two different things?
Nah, nigga, that's a test.
That's a test?
That's a test.
No, that's just, this is part of my personality. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like this part of my personality, we're probably not going to work out. But if you do like this part of my personality.
Listen, it's like, test? Check it out. When I met Mo, right? I told Mo, I'm going to be smacking your ass.
Damn, this nigga. Your connection had to mess up right at smacking your ass.
It's certain shit that's going to go, you know what I'm saying? And this is just who I am. You know? Understand that. I know how to be respectful. Respectful. But, you know, at times,
your connection's getting a little wild.
I'm a product of my father. Oh, I'm back.
Nigga said, did you say you're a product of your father? Okay, you're breaking up a little bit.
I'm a product of my daddy.
You're a product of your daddy. But what did your daddy teach you?
Yeah.
Now, when you say you're a product of your daddy, is it what your daddy taught you, or is it just the DNA?
No, it's what my daddy taught me, but it's also the DNA. My dad speaks his motherfucking mind, yo.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no if and yo, listen, whether you like it or not, you could be his friend if you want to after. But guess what? He's going to tell you what he thinks if you ask him for his opinion.
Okay.
And if you do something that's just so stupid that it just makes him give you his opinion, yo, listen, you don't have to like him after. Guess what? He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like him. I'm okay with that. You don't like me after, I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Just like my Instagram says, I'm nobody's motherfucking fan. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, like, yo, speak your mind. Be who you are. Speak your mind. Some people just don't understand how to take that shit, yo. Because some people haven't been around people that speak their mind.
Which I think of the do-rag. Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? They only what's the words I'm looking for?
My brother bought me that do-rag. They only
fan club, like cheerlead.
Okay. All right. You know
what I'm saying?
I feel you. Okay.
And you can't be with that, yo. Don't look for no fucking cheerleaders. You only need one cheerleader in life, brother. Two, actually.
Who's that cheerleader?
God in yourself. God in yourself. And then you could be the vessel to let everything else just manifest itself, brother.
Well, I kind of think if you're in a relationship, your partner should be your cheerleader as well. Man or female or woman.
Yeah. But listen, you yourself, a lot of people gotta understand, you gotta have confidence in yourself before others can have confidence in you, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely my biggest cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, Khary, you dope. You better than that Coke. Yo, Khary, you fresh. Yo, God gave you his blessings. Oh, and his... Okay, I'm making shit up as I wait, all right? But yo, I'm my biggest cheerleader, you know?
You know when I cheerlead myself, I get up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I say, yo, nigga, what's up?
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is, bro.
Mm-hmm. When I get down, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm sad. I look in the mirror and I be like, Khary, you dope as fuck, nigga. You dope at what you do. Ladies like your dick. You know? You can get a haircut on a weekly basis. You good, nigga. And I'd be like, you know what? You're fucking right. And then I put a smile on my face and I make my video and be like, good morning. Higher 85, lower 62. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know? Oh, man, I'm just saying. All right, so game is pretty much bullshit, is what the consensus says in the chat over here. But you said it's bullshit. I didn't know what the fuck it was, you know, because I never felt like I was spitting game. I just felt like I was telling people about myself, you know? This is me. This is who I am. Like me. Or maybe you won't. You know? I'm not made for everybody. Though I used to think I was made for everybody. You know? I used to think no matter who I met, we would get along, shit would be great, and whatever, you know? So, like, when I first got separated, I thought, hey, fuck that marriage, you know? First person I meet, we just gonna bond, connect, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh, I don't like this person. And then I met somebody else, I'm like, oh, I don't like this person either. I met the person. I was like, oh, I don't like that person either. I was like, damn, what the fuck? I thought it would be so easy. I'm like, oh, we don't get along. And I just realized it's not really like that. You know, it's like, huh? That's why I got married. You know, because it was rare that I actually met a connection. So sometimes game is just like getting to know a motherfucker. I thought it was conversation, but it's not. It's bullshit, what y'all say. For me personally, my game is just being myself. You know? And B's hat just kind of like appeared on his head. I think your video.
I got that David Blaine thing going on over here.
You know, but you know what might be my problem though? I'm also a poet. I'm also a poet, right? I write. You know, like I'm good with words. You know, so sometimes I might be talking a little like too good of myself, not being bashful. But sometimes I put words together and it sounds like game, but it's like the truth. But it just be kind of smooth with the way I say it, I guess, you know? You know, I guess I word my shit in a way that's kind of sounds too professional. It's like, nigga, your words shouldn't sound that good. You full of shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? I liked English. Damn. Wayne says, I have commitment issues. You know what? You should not be the one to judge me on my commitment issues, mainly because you're a man. You know? Mainly because you're a man.
I get.
Though Bees has called me Marcus Graham. Bees has called me Marcus Graham. Anybody that knows Marcus Graham is a Eddie Murphy fan. You know, notice how that rhymed unintentionally. That just so happens to happen with me a whole lot of times. See, again. But Marcus Graham was a character from Eddie Murphy on the movie Boomerang. He was very picky with the women that he would actually date or continue to date and shit like that. So Bees called me Marcus Graham, right?
It's actually their feet.
Yeah, that was one of the things. My nigga Rock, he called me Shallow Hal. Rock called me Shallow Hal, which when I actually think of those two movies, I'm like, you know what? Those are kind of like the same character. Just one's white and one's the black version.
One's black?
Yeah. Oh shit, Wayne says it's because I have the same issues, so I see it. I don't have commitment issues though. I don't think I have commitment issues. I have pickiness issues, I guess. That might be my issue, pickiness. I might be too Marcus Graham / Shallow Hal, you know? I don't know, maybe. I was talking with my nigga Rock the other day actually, and he actually told me that too. He was like, "Yo, nigga, you too Shallow Hal, nigga." You know, he said you need to stop being Shallow Hal. He said I bet you he said, I bet you the women that kind of fall directly into your category are like always difficult with you. You always have some type of difficulties with them. Right? He's like, you always have some type of difficulties. I was like, yeah, somewhat, a little bit, sometimes. He was like, you see? He's like, you see? He's like, if you stop being so Shallow Hal, you'll start realizing the motherfuckers you don't like. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you start realizing the motherfuckers you don't like really like you and treat you really good. You just, it's hard for you to see it. I said, nigga, I'm hanging up.
Yeah, you saw me back. Yeah, we here.
Yeah, nah,
All right.
fuck. Nah, I spoke with him, and that nigga was like, but he was trying to explain to me shit. And I was like, yeah, it is what it is, you know? I would go into more of it, but that's kind of like privileged conversation and shit like that. And it would make a lot more sense if I went into it, but I don't really want to go into it because, like I said, it's privileged conversation. Okay, all right. Shonetta says, I think it's okay to have preferences and healthy standards. You know? Do I have preferences? I have standards. I don't, but I have preferences. Yeah. You know what one of my preferences is not? I don't have a complexion preference, you know? I've realized I like the lightest to the darkest, you know? Though I kind of have realized I like certain things a little better. I like dark. Never mind. What we talking about? Who got game? The game is the game, we still talking game or the game over?
We're still talking game. I mean,
right. So now, have you ever found yourself spitting game sometimes, Bees?
back in the days, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I'll spit some game.
Like, what kind of game would you spit?
I made a bunch of false promises.
Oh, so you was lying to bitches, huh?
Yeah, I lied to some bitches.
Nigga said that shit with no problem. Nigga said, yeah, no problem, yeah.
Yo, listen, when you a certain age, in the beginning, you listen. Once you get played, for as a male, once you get played that first time, like that first, that first love, puppy love, what, it hurts. And it depends on how long you was in that little relationship, little young relationships. You know what I'm talking about. The little young relationships don't be like a month or nothing like that. It'd be like 2-3 years. Y'all be a whole item.
So that's probably that was one of my issues. I never had one of those when I was young. I never had one of those 2-3. My shit's been like a few months, maybe 6 months the max. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah. Until I got married, it was like 6 months the max. You know? That's how my shits went, yo.
Well, I was in the 8th grade. I had a joint, yo. I was in love then.
Nigga was in love.
Yo.
In the 8th grade, nigga? How old was you, 12?
In the 8th grade.
You like 12?
13. I had a little puppy water. So I I got played. Like my heart was broke, you know what I'm saying? Because I spend my little bit of money and whatnot. You young. You do things. When you see, like, because when you young and you spend your money, like, you committed.
Nigga, that's how I am now, nigga. If I'm spending money, I'm committed, nigga.
But listen. But that's what taught me to stop spending money. And like, yo, what you call? You gonna lie? Shit, I'm lying to everybody.
See,
and then until I realized that I shouldn't let somebody's character change who I am inside. You know what I'm saying? And what I've learned. You know? A lot of people don't realize that when they first, everybody grow up different. It take time. Sometimes you got to go through certain shit to find what you're looking for. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you really ain't looking for it, that's when you find that shit.
Yeah.
You know? But that's what changed the game.
Yeah. See, that might have been my problem. I've never like been in love. when I was a kid. So I did have people
So you was just spitting game.
I wasn't spitting game.
So you just been spitting game.
Nah, my shit just never lasted. Some shit always happened. It's like either we just stop fucking with each other.
But yo, all right, you wanna know what's game? When I really think now we talk about it, you know what's game? That's that one night, the one hit quitters. That's game.
What?
The one hit quitters. You never had a one hit quitter?
What's a one hit quitter? Explain it.
You meet that night, you hit, and then it's over.
I only had that happen maybe 1 or 2 times.
That's the night your game was right. You was spitting what you needed.
Well, actually, I didn't spit nothing. When those nights happened, they pretty much approached me. And
so listen, you got gamed.
Yeah, they pretty much approached me.
You got game. If you got approach, for the one-headed quitter. I've got game. I got game in North Carolina one night, the Waffle House. I was going to get some food. She said, "Hey, what's up?" Next thing you know, I was in the hotel. Yo, she dropped me off in the morning. I never heard from her ever again.
Yeah, when Shorty approached me in the club,
Mm-hmm.
I was chilling. She came up on me. She was dancing. She just started dancing on me and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait, you open the door? Okay.
She started dancing on me and shit like that. And then afterwards, we went over to the bar. I bought her a drink. I said, "Yo, who you here with?" She said she's here with her homegirls. They was getting ready to leave in a little bit. She just thought that I was attractive, and she just had to dance with me that night. So she came over.
She wanted to feel the wood.
Right? She
wanted to see how the wood felt pressed.
She started dancing with me, right? I said, "Well, I could give you a drive. I could give you a ride home." She's like, "Oh, I came here with my friend. Supposed to leave with my friends." I'm like, "Yo, you gonna leave with me tonight?" And you know what I'm saying? You'll be home, all right. You'll be good. So we left, and we ended up fucking in my car, and I took her home. She was actually visiting. She was just here for like spring break or some shit some years back. And
you bucket listed her. She got you as a part of her bucket.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah.
He's part of her bucket. That shit went down just the way she wanted it.
Yeah,
She read a couple of lustful novels. It was like, oh, as he approached me in the bar, he said all the right things. Next thing you know, we were in his car. As he put his lips on my shoulder.
This was a while back.
The sweet caress of his hands went down my back.
Nigga, what the fuck are you reading over there?
The next thing you know, he had my legs in the air, and he was dropping me off home. Yo, I can't, yo. You got game, though. It's all right, brother. It happens. If you run them streets, if you party, doesn't matter if you party with a bunch of niggas or you party by yourself, bro. It be those nights.
Yeah, I always go out by myself. I don't really go out with nobody, yo. If I'm not involved with somebody, I normally don't really go out with nobody. I usually just hang out by myself, yo. I really got too many peoples out here. Give me 1 second.
Shit. I hangs out. I go out by myself too, though.
I went out by myself last week.
I've done that many a time.
Yeah, I went out by myself last week.
Listen, back in the days, you know how many times I went out by myself? Many a times. Story time with bees. No,
let's get a story time. Let's get a story time. I just got a fake story time for me. Oh, actually, that story time I just gave was actually part of a song. I made that a song.
Yo. the night your man gets me all high and takes me to a party and beats up all the. We're gonna talk about the Block Superman.
The what?
The Block Superman.
Block Superman? What's the block?
We're not gonna talk about the actual Man of Steel story. We're not gonna talk about that story.
What's the Block Superman?
Who's the Block Superman? Think about it. The Block Superman.
From our block? From our block?
Yeah, from our block.
I can't think of the Block Superman. You know what?
If we run with the little brother, who's just as crazy.
Okay, I know you talk about. He's overseas now.
Yes.
Okay. He's overseas now. Okay, he's overseas now because he got deported because he was the Block Superman. And B just jumps into a super serious conversation with wifey and shit.
Oh yeah, let's go. Listen,
Block Superman. What you saying? What you saying about him?
I'll meet you back there. So one night, me and the Block Superman, I run into the Block Superman, and I'm going to a party dolo. But the Block Superman was like, "Where are you going?" So I say, "I'm going to Soundview." The Block Superman says, "I'm going to Soundview." So I say, "Oh." He says, no, I say, "I'm going to Soundview." So he's like, "Oh, you going to Soundview?" He starts looking up at the sky and shit. He's like, "Do I got beef over there?" And he's like, I'm like, "What type of shit is this?" You know what I'm saying? Because I just started going to the Vogue. All right, so this is like one of my first parties from the Vogue. Well, I'm going to the Vogue. That's not gonna work.
I'm twisted by the way. I'm twisted. Hey, yo, it's Sean Dale. Appreciate the like, yo. She hit that button a while ago and I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
So, yo, we go to the party. Well, first, your man takes me on a mission of missions. You know what I'm saying? We go see the Dominicans.
I hated missions. You used to take me on missions. You and Vaughn used to take me on missions, yo.
Now that was all that nigga. Yeah, that's a whole nother story with that motherfucker.
Y'all nigga, yo, okay. One time, okay, I'm sorry to cut you off though. One time, these niggas tried to take me on a mission. You know, I was down for shit, but some shit I just wasn't down for. Niggas said, "Yo, we gonna walk from, I think, Parkchester to Hunts Point." I said, "Nigga, y'all on y'all own." I said, "I ain't fucking with that. I'm going home. That's multiple miles. I'm going home, nigga." I don't know why we was doing that, but sometimes niggas would have niggas walking. I'd be like, "Yo, where the fuck are we walking to?"
Yo, we just used to troop, yo.
Yeah,
we just used to troop.
I hated trooping. I liked transportation. I liked vehicles that took me from point A to point B. I hated trooping from point A to point B. That's all the way over there.
Yo, we used to find mad weed spots and all.
Yeah,
you know
y'all niggas was on some discovery mission. That's why y'all niggas wanted to see what weed spots y'all could find between fucking Parkchester and Hunts Point, because there was so many between Pelham and fucking Parkchester, huh? Yeah. I wasn't trying. Y'all go on those discovery missions. I'm going home. I'm not doing all that fucking walking. You know, these Tims are not that comfortable, nigga.
Yo, so check it. I go with the Block Superman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Block Superman's like, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to this party. Block Superman like, yo, I'm coming with you. Yeah, I got beef in Soundview, but don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I think we going to the party. We get on the train. He gets some fucking crazy horse. No, he got some St. Eyes. So he gets some St. Eyes. So we start drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, it's about to hit the stop. The Block Superman like, yo, nah, son, we going to 138th. Dude, I'm going to the party. Nah, I gotta make a stop.
Well, y'all made
But
a
I'm
stop
like, you
to.
know what? I'm with the Block Superman.
So you
Let's
good.
go.
So you good.
I'm good. So we go. Next thing you know, we go to 125th Street. He got me on 125th Street. Next thing you know, he like, yo, we gotta go to 138th. I gotta get some weed. So we get some weed. He rolls up. We start smoking. Next thing you know, I'm fucked up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucked up. So the nigga takes me to see them people. You know what I'm saying?
Which people?
He goes sees Peoples Hernandez.
Okay. Okay.
So he basically got me all up in Sugar Hill, but the Dominican part of Sugar Hill.
Got you.
Okay, so
You went on a run and didn't
we
even realize
go
it.
for real. For real. So then we go, and mind you, we on our way down the hill. Yo, he done took me all these ways because he don't want me to know the way back to Poppy.
I tell you what,
You feel me?
he paid me a couple times. I probably shouldn't say this, but he paid me a couple times.
Yo,
Yeah.
good dude. He took care of me for going with him.
Well, I'm saying
He
like
muled me. Listen, he muled me, and I ain't know I was a young nigga. And he muled me. You know what I'm saying?
You was the mule?
Nigga was like, yo, fam. He was like, yo, I need you to hold this for me. He goes in the store, he gets a loaf of bread. He throw the shit up in the loaf of bread. Then he like, yo, Beast, hold the loaf of bread. But I don't know, because he got me all fucked up at this point. Then he's taking me up this block, down this block, through this block, over here, through this park. Yo, he's walking me all over the place. So now we get back on the train.
Uh-huh.
He want to smoke some more weed. This is before he went health nut. So he want to smoke some more weed and all that shit. So we smoked some weed on the train. This is when you could do that shit in New York. You probably could do that shit again now. The shit is recreational and all that shit. But I don't know.
I've seen niggas get roped up. I'll tell that story after your story.
All right. So we smoking and all that shit. But nah, he don't want to show me how to lock the whole train, how to lock yourself in the whole fucking car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we all locked up in the car, in the last car and shit. So finally we get to Soundview. So we get there. We go to the party. We couldn't have been in the party 15, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm twisted, fam. Listen, I'm in I'm not backup. If you need help, I'm not the guy tonight. I'm not the guy. You're going to be mad at me.
Okay.
You're going to be mad at me in the morning. So, fam, he sees these niggas. Mind you, he's like, yo, do I got beef? Yeah, I do, but I'll be okay. So we see the niggas in the party that he
that's
got
one of the reasons
beef.
I don't fuck with a lot of niggas, yo.
Fam, but see, listen, you can go to a party with this guy. So the shit jumps off.
He didn't just have
And
the fight beef. He had the bust gun beef, didn't he?
No, fam, this wasn't. I don't know if they had guns. They had guns. But listen, when Superman when he busts out that shit happens, fam. It's amazing. It's like a Jackie Chan movie or something that you fucking watching, yo. I swear to God, yo. Every time I've seen this guy fucking yo, fam, he's fucking amazing, yo. So check it.
Niggas say that like it's actually a movie, but it's not a movie. It's real life.
It's real life. Yo, so he's like, yo, Beast. The nigga backs me up in a fucking corner. Right? So now he got me pinned up in the corner. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He turns, looks at me, and says, yo, I'll be back for you.
Nigga, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you nigga?
Yeah, basically. He's like, yo, Beast, I'll be back for you. Fam. And then he goes into this ninja fucking mode. He's sliding on the floor, sweeping legs, punching niggas in the face, fucking super kicking niggas like he's fucking Shawn Michaels.
And you just watching.
WWF match.
You just watching.
Man, I'm like this in the corner, like. Yo, fam, and this is before the Ultimate Superman. So you can say he just Clark Kent right now, discovering his powers. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know he got the fucking vision and bullet immunity and all that shit. He don't even know he got this shit yet.
Oh man,
you feel me?
This
is this a healthy fingers, fam.
Got
you feel me?
Got you. I tell you what. Go ahead, finish.
Fam, he clicks off. So I say about maybe 2.5 minutes later, nigga comes back, grab me by my chest, and just pulls me out the party, fam. I'm just stepping over niggas. It's about good 8 niggas laid the fuck out, fam. And I'm like, yo, fam. I said, yo, I really see why niggas is scared of this motherfucker, yo. Fam, it wasn't no little kid. He wasn't fighting with no fucking little kids.
Yeah. He was like, what, 16, 17
with some
at the
grown
time?
Fucking men. Fam, 3 of them niggas was grown men. I know 3 of them niggas in their fucking 20s, man.
He was like, what, 16, 17?
Yo, probably... I was 15, so he's about 17. About 17, 18, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember one time when I got to high school, I used to get on the train in the morning. I used to take a nap on the train, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until one morning, he came into the train car. He saw me sleeping on the train.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga smacked me in my head dumb hard. Nigga said, nigga, I jumped up. He said, nigga. He said, you got beef? I said, what? He said, you got beef with niggas? I said, yeah, I got beef with some niggas. He said, don't ever fall asleep on a train. You fucking wake up getting your ass beat. I said, you know what? You right, nigga. You right.
Yo,
that'll be
fam. Fam, listen, I've met a lot of niggas in the street. I done met some bugged out niggas in the street, fam. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga, for me, that nigga top 5 dead or alive, my nigga.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few stories about the nigga lived in my building. I have heard quite a few stories about it. So
it's what you call.
Yeah, I recall some shit.
I know no more stories, like he has the most stories for me. Like,
Yeah.
fam. And then the thing is,
I should get him on the show. I should try to get him on the show one day. I follow him on Instagram.
For me to be a witness,
which is
my nigga,
funny, by the way.
For me to be a witness,
be a witness and to execute that. Nah, I'm over here singing grave diggers and shit.
Crazy.
For you to be a witness to his wildness.
To the wildness, fam.
Multiple times, not just one.
Multiple times, fam.
Somebody need to make a movie about him.
Yo, fam. I'm telling you, it'll be a good one. It'd be a good one, yo.
Yeah, it would. But nobody would know who to cheer for. Nobody would know who to root for, though. You'd be like, okay, who's the villain in this movie?
Yo, it'd be like Shotters. It'd be like the movie Shotters.
Yeah.
Like, Wayne and them, they was some fucked up niggas. On some real shit. They was some fucked up niggas. But you was rooting for them niggas, yo.
Yeah, you what? That's a fact. That's a fact. But let's move on, because it's getting a little late. So let's move on. Yeah. But also, I had a little add-on. You talked about when it was fine to smoke on the train and shit like that. It was never fine to smoke on the train, nigga. You know, I remember one time me and the nigga that used to motherfucking want to go on motherfucking troops. That nigga, me and that nigga went somewhere one day, right? We went. I forgot where we went. We was probably going to see his girl and her homegirls or some shit like that, right?
Oh, the hood joints.
yeah. I think we was probably going out there, right? But for some reason, the nigga insisted that we should take some shit with us this time. You know, I'm like, did you get in some beef or some shit the last time you went out there? Something I don't know. You know, but this time he insisted we take like a pistol and a knife with us, right?
Why?
I don't know. He wouldn't say why. He just insisted that we should probably take something this time. So I'm like, all right. So the nigga had a book bag. In the book bag, he had a pistol, right? I'm not sure if it was a real pistol or not. I'm not sure. But then we also had a knife that came out my kitchen drawer. It was like a knife you use to cut shit. It looked ill. It looked more ill than it actually was. You know?
What, the cleaver?
Nah, not the cleaver. It was like some shit that had a grip on it, but it had like some real crazy sharp shit on this side, some real sharp shit on that side. But the shit looked scary. You pull it out, a nigga be like, I don't want to get stabbed with that shit. That shit gonna fuck me up.
Not the shit that Jeff used to rub on his face, right?
Might have been, yo. Might have been. The shit that looked like some shit Arnold Schwarzenegger would have in a movie or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit.
And we was chilling in the crib and we looked over and the nigga Jeff was combing his face and this shit.
Yeah, like, nigga, you watch too many movies, nigga. You watch too many movies. The fuck are you doing? I gotta clean that shit good now. My mom uses that shit, nigga. You know, yeah, it looked like a Rambo knife, Wayne. You know? But we had that shit. We had a pistol and we had that shit in the book bag. He was carrying a book bag, right? And we on the train, we on our way downtown, you know what I'm saying? And for me personally, I'm the type of nigga that if I'm walking around with a bag with a gun and a big ass knife in it, I'm on my best behavior. You know? I'm on my best. I'm on my best behavior type of nigga. I don't want to draw no attention. This nigga, he's the one that's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and light this blunt up on the train. Actually, you know what? Actually, it was a cigarette. He lit a cigarette up on the train, right? Nigga lit the cigarette.
Oh no, I'm staying in this car.
Nigga smoking a cigarette on the train and shit. Got the bag sitting right next to him and shit. He's smoking a cigarette. Nigga blows the cigarette out and shit. You know, the train gets to a stop. All of a sudden, a white dude on the train gets up, pulls out his badge, says, you, off the train. You know, pointed at motherfuckers. One dude that was smoking a cigarette, another dude that was smoking a blunt, and my nigga that was smoking a cigarette. Niggas had to get off the train. I said, oh shit, this nigga got to get off the train and he got the bag with the pistol and the motherfucking knife in it. I was like, oh shit, what he gonna do? See, cause I didn't smoke the cigarette. Nigga, we're dirty. I'm not doing no bad shit. We're dirty. You behave when you're dirty. That's my thought process. You know? Maybe
True, very true.
Maybe I'm the only one that has sense, you know, but that was my thought process, right? You know, so he gets pulled off the train. And he leaves the bag sitting right there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I just look at the bag. I'm like, you know what? That cop is gonna notice that he left that bag there. And he just waiting to see who gonna grab that motherfucking bag. You know? So I let that bag sit right motherfucking there. You know, I'm just sitting there like I don't know nothing about that motherfucking bag, you know? I said, if somebody white get up and grab that bag, I know nothing about that bag. Because at that point, if you was white in that car and you grabbed that bag, in my head, you was a cop, you know? That was my thought process. Got to the next stop. I got up to get off the train, grabbed the bag, and got off the train. I said, whew. Nobody said, hey, what you got over there in that bag? I was so relieved when that train pulled off, and nobody said, hey, what you got in that bag there? I was like, woo, you know? But about 5 minutes later, a train came up.
And he was on it.
Our homeboy stood at the door with a smile and a ticket in his hand. You know? He got like an $80 ticket for smoking on the train in the 90s. You know? And I was like, nigga, that's why you don't smoke on the train when you're doing dumb shit. Like walking around with a bag with a pistol and a motherfucking knife in it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my add-on to your story and shit like that. But yeah, but you know what? I be scared to do the speed limit sometimes. You know, I be scared to do the speed limit. I'd be like, you know what? If I'm doing the speed limit, the cop's gonna be like, yo, why he doing the speed limit? What's he doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? You know? I just go with the flow of traffic. I'm just gonna look like everybody else. All right, let's jump into our next story real quick. Did you hear about this? You know who Mendices is? Does everybody know who Mendices is?
Yes.
Does my house guest know who Mendices is?
Yes.
They was on Love and Hip Hop or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
He ended up doing some time. His wife or girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure, Yandy, was also doing
who knows what she is.
Was doing some activism type stuff. You know, some things like that, and like kind of holding him down and shit like that. But recently they was on a show. I believe it might have been like couples retreat or couples therapy or some shit like that. Some shit. And she asked him a question, you know, and the question was like, if the roles were reversed, would you have been able to hold me down? Right? In my opinion, it's a simple answer.
Yeah.
My opinion, I feel like, you know what? Super simple answer. No need to even think about it. You know? This nigga thought about it. And then said, I don't know. Nigga, she just held you down through your bid. How long was his bid? A couple of years?
I think he at least did 5.
5 years? Let me see. Well, I'm gonna Google this shit. Mendices. That's a wild name in my opinion. Let's see. He was sentenced to 8 years of federal prison for drug trafficking charges in 2015. And he was released, let's see, about 2020? He served 4 years. So she held him down for 4 years. So
look at that.
When the woman says hold you down for 4 years, she's kind of saying, yo, I ain't really been fucking nobody or nothing. You know, I ain't had no slide offs or anything like that and shit.
And you know what's so crazy?
That's what
It always be them pretty ones. They be doing the pretty, like she's a bad joint.
Yeah.
Yandy could get it.
Shawnetta in the chat says, yo, that's an honest answer. People out here be lying, but that had to have been embarrassing. You know what? It's one thing to say, I don't know, when somebody didn't hold you down or if it hasn't happened yet. It's another thing to say, I don't know, after somebody held you down.
Yeah.
You know? Nigga, okay, from the outside looking in, it appears to us she held you down, nigga. You know? And if she held you down, for you to even be able to now say, okay, if the roles were reversed after I know you've held me down, I'm gonna say I don't know, nigga.
Yo,
Shawnetta says, yo, men in reality ain't got the same type of strength women got. That's bullshit, yo. That's bullshit. I tell you what, if I was married and my wife had to go away for a while, I would be able to hold it down, yo. Dead ass. I would be able to hold it down, you know? I really know how my hand works. My hand is good at what it does when it needs to do it, you know? So I would be able to hold down.
I wish my cousin was here right now, because my cousin just literally did that situation. His wife had to go and do 2 joints. My cousin just held his wife down with 2 joints. Ain't fuck with no other bitches, none of that shit. Took care of her kids. My cousin has no biological kids. And took care of her kids, held her kids down for 2 years. Her kids lived with him. They didn't live with their father. They have a father in their life and all that. They stayed with you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So you can't say that men, I know a nigga whose fucking baby mother owes him child support. You don't never hear that shit.
Yo, Av in the chat says, yo, she held him down. She still let someone smash. Is that a fact or is that a assumption? I don't know.
Word. I don't know. That's alleged.
You know? I don't know.
But I don't think she let his mother, his father, whoever that is.
Now, okay.
Be on her ass.
Now here's the question. Now say if that did actually happen, right? So say that somebody did smash while she was away, and she did actually confide in him and said, yo, this happened while you was away, you know, but that was just because I needed something or felt away or blah, 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 you know? And maybe that contributed to his I don't know answer. Does that change the fact of his I don't know answer? Does that make it different now? Does it seem so fucked up now? You know?
But what if she didn't let anybody smash? Mind you,
yeah.
She got a kid by she got a kid by the nigga, but she was taking care of that nigga kids too.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Yandy, from what I know with Yandy, whenever she talked about that dude and his kids and all that shit, she always talked about me and the kids. She never said, yo, like, treated them different. She had it where them kids she was trying to have them kids live with her and all that shit. I don't know, bro. That's some fucked up shit, yo.
Yeah.
On his behalf. But at the end of the day, I heard his sentence is short because of other shit. So that just may be part of his nature, you know?
Well, me personally, even if I felt like the answer was I don't know, if we being filmed for national TV, I'm saying, hell yeah, I hold you down. Then I'm going to tell you in private, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I don't know on TV, nigga. You know, Wayne Mills says Mendices is not papoose.
And look, there's another example. Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more in the papoose here. Why am I'm saying his name weird right now, ain't I?
Papoose.
Papoose. I'm saying it too fast. I feel like I'm more in the papoose lane of things as a man and shit. You know. Let's see. Hello. What's up, Nevin? Uh-huh. What time is close? What time is close? All right, cool. All right. You could have also texted me this because you know what I'm doing right now? You know what I'm doing right now? My show. That's right. You could also text me this. Though I do appreciate the call, you know? And talking on the phone actually uses a little more power than just texting me a message. I'm just saying that though. But I am doing my show. I love you. You get off soon. I will see you when you get home this evening, okay? All right, daughter. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, my daughter says she's working late tonight, so that's what that phone call was. My bad on the phone call, interrupting shit, you know? She likes her job. She likes her job. Now, what the hell was I saying before the phone call came in? I don't know. Okay, let's see what we got over here in the chat. Mendices is not papoose. I was talking about how I was saying his name crazy. Papoose. Yo, his verses be dope. I'm on his Instagram too. I'll be following his shit. He be having some dope bars. Av says they be having someone they trust who understands and who will keep that secret. She still love him. To me though, it's still cheating. Have you seen some of these dildos?
Yeah, I can't.
No, nigga said no. He said to me, dildo is still cheating. Have you seen some of these dildos?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Okay.
So she uses a toy, that's cheating? If she uses a toy, that's cheating? I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think so. If she had the toy, I'd be like, let me watch. You know? I want to see. You ain't got to show me all the time. I like to see something.
She have a baby on you. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
She has a toy. It's not like she can have another baby on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're right. Now, if the toy replaces you, then that's a problem. You know? If she's like, you know what? I already used my toy today. I'm good. Then it's like, oh, word? Okay. Then you got legitimate issues to be had. Just my thoughts.
We find she like, I just bought the Safari, nigga. It's a wrap.
Yo. Don't let shit go bad and she find a toy she really like very good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Oh, man. All right, but yeah, Mendices was wilding, especially on TV where he was being filmed and shit like that. What else we got? Let's get ready to wrap up. It's 10:40 and shit like that.
You gonna try to say, "Oh, that was for the camera."
Yeah, right. That shit ain't gonna really work.
Yeah, nah. That nigga man, DC got other plans.
Let's jump into this next story real quick. As I almost dropped this little clip. The FDA. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Boom. There we go. Guys. The FDA bans menthol cigs and flavored cigars. That's big. So they're
for how long? All over?
Yeah, all over the United States. They're gonna ban menthol cigarettes from being produced and flavored cigars.
So at the end of the day, they're only gonna sell Marlboros and Lucky Strikes. Like, what does that mean?
So the Food and
It's
Drug
only
Administration, they're
gonna
gonna
be
own,
full flavor cigarettes.
regular cigarettes. So the Food and Drug Administration announced Thursday it will begin the process of banning menthol tobacco cigarettes as well as all flavored cigars. A move heralded as one expected to improve the health of groups most likely to smoke menthol products including children and Black Americans. With these actions, the FDA will significantly help reduce youth initiation, increase the chances of smoking cessation among current smokers, and address health disparities experienced by communities of color, low-income populations, and LGBTQ plus individuals, all of whom are far more likely to use these tobacco products. And that's what the FDA commissioner says, Now, my question is, did they think, hey, these ads that we have about anti-smoking and shit aren't working? All our white kids keep following Black people. So since Black people are like the trendsetters, let's stop making cigarettes Black people smoke so they stop doing stuff that influence our white kids to do things.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I don't know what the plan is or what the angle is of this shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say is menthol will be back.
You think so?
I'm not now. I mean, for a person, think about it, we both used to be cigarette smokers.
Yeah. Now, a few years back when I was actually smoking cigarettes, this would have alarmed me. I'd have been like, no, menthol, what the fuck am I gonna smoke now? And I ain't gonna smoke them other nasty ass shits, even though these are nasty. Those are nastier, But I haven't smoked cigarettes in a while, so right now I'm like, it doesn't really matter to me too much. But they did say they're also gonna ban flavored cigars. Now, what does that mean? Because I wrote this down here too. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, menthol leads more young people to start experimenting with tobacco products. Teenagers often then turn to cigars and flavors like banana smash, cherry dynamite, and chocolate. Now, I've never seen a kid smoke a banana smash cigar or a cherry dynamite cigar or a chocolate cigar. I've never actually seen the cigar get smoked. Now, maybe their research is a little off with that. They're not realizing what these flavored cigars are going to be, are used for. I should say, they used to roll blunts. They're not used to smoke. They used to roll blunts. And now that they're legalizing weed all over the place and they're going to be making a lot of money from it, they're going to be making a lot of money from it. I don't know what they're doing with the flavored cigars and shit.
Listen,
I'm not sure if that's an accurate assumption that they're making over there.
So Newport is basically going broke.
Yes and no. Newport isn't a company. They were all made by the same company, Philip Morris. So it's just Philip Morris. It's like, okay, we're not gonna make this brand no more. So, but
that's good.
Even though I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get me a mango blunt now. Part of me said, oh, but the other part of me said, nigga, why are you smoking a mango blunt? And it's because I'm in Florida and I don't have the shit that I want. But I'll be going to the stores. They don't have the things I would prefer. I don't really want a backwood, So, somebody over here, Kimmy Cat said the flavored cigars is geared towards us. Wayne Mills said Black and Mild is gone. Well, they'll still have the regular Black and Mild, but they won't have the flavored ones. So
there'll be no more cherry and mild?
No more cherry, no more sweet, no more wine. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm assuming when they say they're banning flavors of cigars and shit like that. So that was an interesting story for me that I saw this week. What else do I have here on the agenda? Did I skip anything? What's going on with the feds? Have you heard about the feds raiding
And
Giuliani? Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it. You know what?
What's that?
Good for his fucking ass.
Now, they just said that they raided him. They haven't said whether they found anything or not. Right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I read a story a story on allhiphop.com where they was like, yo, let me you know what? I got it right here. It says former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani just got raided by the feds. The feds advanced on his Manhattan apartment like under his leadership. The NYPD swarmed on many black and brown NYCHA, which was New York City Housing Authority residents during his tenure as top city executive. So they pretty much wrote an article that was like, yo, let me tell you how the feds started fucking with Rudy, how Rudy had the police fucking with black people. And that's kind of what this kind of story painted as, and I kind of agreed with it. They was like, yo, he started the hip hop cops and shit like that. He started these gang units, which kind of just was all just aimed towards fucking over black people and shit like that. And let's see, down at it ends saying Giuliani won the '93 election, introducing his quality of life campaign, which is racist for. If we're going to get black and brown people off the streets, either in cuffs or caskets. The campaign that heavily targeted low-level crime, for instance. This is when jumping a subway turnstile became an arrestable offense. He continued, not to mention NYPD had quotas to fill, and those who made more arrests were awarded for it. So the pettier the crime, the better. The precinct-by-precinct tracking of so-called nuisance crimes, setting informal quotas for police supervisors, and rewarding those who make more arrests is certain to lead to increased abuses and violence against the city's working population and the poor. They said, we hope they get him. That's how they ended the story. But it was a long story, but there was those two little points I wanted to highlight, which I kind of thought it was kind of good. Ooh. Kimmy Cat got a good take over here. She said, yo, Philip Morris trying to get into cannabis. Philip Morris trying to, they got the resources to. Will the government allow them? Will they be allowed to is the question. Philip Morris. Would you allow Philip Morris to get into cannabis?
Oh, no, that's
It's
a little sketchy.
It'll be like, you know what? If you ain't, why you wasn't investing money in trying to get it legalized, nigga? Unless they was investing money to try to get it legalized and really trying to push for that, man, fuck y'all trying to get into cannabis. Y'all want to get into cannabis? Go listen to motherfucking album back in the day.
Now they trying to get
Go listen to Second Round Knockout, nigga.
Everybody's trying to catch the wave right now with weed, yo.
Yeah.
Look at Steve Purple. We got Purple Urkel.
Yeah. But it's crazy though. Everybody's trying to capitalize on weed while people are still locked up for weed. It's fucked up. I'd be pissed right now. All these people out here making money off of weed while I'll be locked up for weed. Nigga, are you crazy? Get me out of here ASAP. But shit, I think that's everything I got on the docket for the evening tonight. Let's see. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I think we touched everything tonight that I had on my docket.
Oh, in a decent time.
Yeah, So, my son's in the kitchen getting something. I don't know what. I think I might make me something else to eat. I'm a little hungry again.
Yeah, I'm about to go on my aunt's house and tear some shit up.
So I think that's everything for the night. Let's take the screen real quick, B's. All right, screened up. All right, cool. I think that's everything. That's everything we got covered. Bees is in Maryland. Yo, Bees, I appreciate you tuning in, doing your motherfucking trip and all that. Yo, Bees was driving and shit. Sometimes the signal went in and out, but for the most part, we was on. We was good.
Yeah. That was just that one little incident.
What's that?
It was just that one incident when I got the phone call.
Yeah. For the most part. Yo, appreciate you, Shonetta. You know,
yes,
we will be back on
out.
Tuesday. What else is there? Let me see. That's it, really. You know? So may your weekend be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. And keep a smile on your face, baby. We out. See you Tuesday night.
Good night.
Have fun. Y'all ain't gonna keep you though, Bees. I know you out there with your family and shit. So go do your thing, my nigga. I'ma holler at you tomorrow.
Alright, no doubt.
Alright?
Alright,
Alright, my G1. See y'all in the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got one more Tuesday before we back on our main channel. We're gonna start having some more guests on here and shit. I appreciate y'all.
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib.